Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga chapter review. I am on a new computer. I am working on quality. Hopefully, we get to a better point. I'm working on different ideas of how to record. Maybe this is one way. There's other options that I'm considering, so we'll see. Anyways, guys, this is going to be on the second chapter of Jinrou game Crazy Fox. I reviewed chapter 1 quite a bit ago. I just saw it. I wanted to re-see it, see what I said on that video. And my orientation of my room was different. Everything was kind of a different setup. So go check it out. Yes, the beard is gone. Anyways, this is going to be chapter 2, Jinrou Crazy Fox, which is a third installation to the Jinrou game, I guess, series. This is quite of a series. It's pretty good. I am actually taking the time to read through all the characters, making sure everything's fine. So if you guys want more information about what or how it started, go check out the video on the first chapter. You guys will have to research it through my channel, find the first video, and then watch that. There's also the first 2 series, all those videos. I have quite a bit of them. I'm pretty sure more than 50 videos on just the first 2 series. So check those out as well and see how it is. Thank you so much for Quilter. You reached out through me through Discord saying, hey, are you gonna get to it and watch or review Crazy Fox? And I said, heck yeah. So I am now looking into my phone because there's another person that I want to shout out to, and I don't want to mess up his name. Adam Turek. Adam Turek also reached out to me on a previous video saying, hey, are you going to review Crazy Fox? I am. Here I am. I have heard your comments. I'm bringing back Jinrou game. This is the second chapter. Comment, like, and share. Subscribe. Spoiler alert. Let's start with the second chapter. I don't want to take too long on it. So last we left off, 4 people decided to raise their hand to say, I'm the prophet. Our main character, Mori Ayaka, who we know she's not the prophet, she's actually the fox. Who else was it? Shinoki, which is the guy who brought up the idea. Let's see who the prophet is. He raised his hand too. He's also the one that talks the most and kind of like the nerdy guy, the smart guy of the group. Miller, who is the only black guy in the entire, I think the entire franchise, to be honest, and he has an American name, Miller. So I'm going to assume he's a student from abroad. And then another, I'm going to assume it's a girl, Kentaru, blonde, shy girl, doesn't really say much. So all 4 of them raised their hands, said, we're the prophet. Quickly, people are kind of investigating, okay, who would raise their hand? Werewolves who don't, want to confuse people that they're not werewolves. The prophet obviously would have raised their hand. And then maybe another villager trying to protect the prophet, because again, there's still that maybe is if the prophet shows himself as to be the prophet, they might go after them and kill him if the bodyguard decides not to protect them at night. So there's still that danger. So maybe that. And then they do talk about how it would be stupid, and she realizes this afterwards, for the fox to say that they're the prophet, because werewolves can't kill the fox. Fox are immune from werewolves. The fox needs to be aware and afraid of the prophet, because if the prophet figures the fox out early in the game, then she is in danger of dying, and she can only be killed by the prophet, essentially. So not the best move, because now if the prophet, out of those 4 people, or even if it wasn't one of those 4 people, the prophet now knows who she should target first, because out of those four people, someone is lying for sure. So now they know who to target, and they start saying, should we choose someone of the 4 first for the first vote or not? Remember, they're deciding who should they vote for the first person to be gone. They kind of are in a pickle. They don't know if they should go for them. The guy says, well, if the smart guy, Shinoki, sees, he says, well, I am the prophet. So if we don't vote for one of these four, it's fine because later on I can just see at night who is lying from these four, or who is a werewolf from these other three that are lying, and we'll see who we should kill the next vote. This first vote is kind of a starting point that we should just kind of vote for the most suspicious person. He goes like that. By the way, in my point of view, he should have been voted out because he's very suspicious. He's very sly. He's very convincing. He's very salesman type of person. I would have been like, this guy's hiding something, and I don't think he's hiding that he's a prophet. I think he's hiding that he's not a prophet. So I would have voted for him, but I'm not in that situation. Thank God I'm not in that situation. I love werewolf games. I would not want to be in the Jinrou game, the actual werewolf game where you actually die. Heck no. Um, Anyways, so they go on and they decide who they should vote out for, and they decide that one of the guys that comes out saying we shouldn't vote. He, basically everyone votes for him. Now let's kind of go back to who this guy is. This guy is Sugawara. Yes, Sugawara. He looks kind of like the tough guy. It's very common in this series for the tough guys or the tough looking guys to go first for multiple reasons. One, they panic. Two, they start attacking people, and then they get punished to the point where they die, or they just body build. People are afraid of them. They just are suspicious. I don't know. I guess this guy insists we shouldn't play the game if we don't vote. If we don't come to a conclusion, then no one has to die tonight. And then Shinoki says, "Oh, suspicious. You're a werewolf because someone will die tonight because the werewolves have to pick someone. Anyway, so someone will die. Even if no one votes, someone will die." So he quickly points it on him, and everyone kind of points at him at the end. Like they're like, well, there's not really much to do. And that's how the chapter ends. Everyone pointing at Zugawara. So as of right now, I have my list of people there and notes of who they are. He is out. He's voted out. We haven't seen his death. I don't think they realize that they're going to have to kill him. Don't know how that's going to happen, but they're going to have to kill him. So that's gonna happen in the next chapter, I guess, chapter 3. There is quite a bit of chapters, and I don't know if they actually. I believe they're not done with the series yet. So I will be reacting and reviewing to the rest of the chapters as fast as possible. I'm going to try to do them day by day, if possible, until I catch up. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what other series do you want me to react to in a manga series. Thank you so much again for Quilter, and let me get your name out again, Adam, for reaching out to me on the comment sections, reminding me of this series. I actually did enjoy the first 2 series of the I guess the sequels of Jinrou game, and I think it's a great series. If you like survival gore series, this is one for you. Out of 10, I'm gonna return to the ratings of chapters. I'm gonna put this one at a 6.5. The only reason I say that is because it's obviously similar to the other ones. It's gonna get repetitive to where we know who's gonna die next. What I do like and what I think is unique of the series is that each game has new type of characters and new type of positions. I don't believe the spiritualist or the fox weren't part of that, and now there's 3 werewolves, which is more than usual. So yeah, each series changes the positions, but at the same time, it does get repetitive with where who's gonna die, who's gonna be targeted, and stuff like that. So For right now, we are one down, and we'll see how many more will continue the death count in this series for the rest of the chapters. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you have not done so, subscribe, comment, like, and share. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. I love doing these series.